Hey man, it's your boy SmoothGio back again. In today's video, y'all, I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to build the best aesthetic for men. This is everything that I've learned off of my 1 year journey in the gym. For those of y'all that don't know, I've been in the gym for a year and probably 6 months now. And you know what I'm saying? This is the progress. You know what I'm saying? For those of y'all that know me, y'all know I used to be a little chubby. I had that skinny fat physique, but it's all changed. I transformed. Now, like I said, y'all, this is based off my experience, my opinion, you feel me? I'm gonna tell you everything that I did to transform and get my body like this, you feel me? So check it out. Now, one thing I learned off of my journey is that if you want to have a nice aesthetic physique as a male, the first two things you need to, the priority two things that you need to work on, I don't even know if that's a word, but fuck it. Listen, shoulders and your chest, you feel me? If you build your shoulders and your chest, you would instantly go from looking like a boy to a man, you feel me? So, shoulder. You want to prioritize shoulders and chest. Of course, you want to prioritize tricep, bicep, everything else. But I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I'm not even gonna hold you. In the beginning of my gym journey, I'm not even gonna lie. I was not hitting legs like that. I mean, right now, you know what I'm saying? The legs looking a little, you know what I'm saying? A little weavy, you know what I'm saying? We still getting there. But oh, yeah, guys, you want to prioritize the shoulders and chest. This is something that we can, I'm gonna show you guys a few workouts for the shoulders right now that'll help you guys as a beginner to start seeing results and start seeing a little, you know, progress in the gym. Now, guys, one thing you have to realize as well when you're in the gym, you need to be, one, eating your protein. Mainly, I'm not gonna lie, most of you guys probably think I eat like 6 meals a day. I only eat 2 meals a day and a protein shake, but I make sure every meal that I have involves a lot of protein. You need your protein, you need to be lifting, and you need to make sure you do the right things for recovery so you can come back in the gym the next day and pump and get that workout and get those muscles flowing. First workout for the shoulders, I like to do my lat raises. A lot of people get this workout confused. They kind of mess it up when they do it. You got some people that do this. You got some people that kind of like, you know, do it crazy. Listen, you want to keep both dumbbells in front of you just like this, and you want to just bring it out like that. Now, a lot of people have the mistake when they bring it too high. No. You don't want to bring it too high. You want to keep it just right here. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep this nice little flow motion. Now, when you bring it back, you want to bring it back in the front of your legs, guys, and bring it right back here. You get what I mean? Now, when I started my journey, mainly everything that I did was 3 sets of 12. That means 3 sets of 12 reps. So when you're going to hit 12 of these, 11, 12, boom, that's 1 set. 2 more to go, you feel me? Like I said, 3 sets of 12. That's the first workout. Another form of lateral raises that really helped my shoulders get big and broad and look manly was these. Now, I'm not gonna lie, a bunch of gym heads, they might say this is not a right way, but I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. This right here instantly transformed my shoulders instantly. Now, you're gonna wanna sit, you're gonna wanna set the dumbbells right on your thighs, and you're gonna come right here. Now, a lot of people also get this confused as well. You're not gonna come like, I see people do this or whatever. Listen, from the side, boom. On your thighs, fly formation. Fly formation. And like I said, we're doing 3 sets of 12. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, boom. And like I said, guys, we hitting 3 sets of 12. I know a lot of people say, I have people in my DM sometimes, bro, why aren't you doing 4 sets? Why aren't you doing 5? There's no need to do no 4 or 5 sets. Listen, 3 sets is all you need, my boy. If you're gonna do a workout, 4 different workouts for the shoulders, 4 different workouts for the chest, there's no need to be doing 5 sets. You're gonna be here for 3-4 hours in this bit. And I'm in the gym long enough, so you really don't need that many sets. 3 is just fine. And another thing I like to mention, guys, when you're working out, I like to do 2 muscle groups in a day. So what I mean by that is today, if I hit shoulders and chest, it'll just be shoulders and chest. chest. I'll probably do 3 to 4 workouts of shoulders, 3 to 4 workouts of chest, and boom. And then I'll do some cardio. Like I said, you know what I'm saying, I was chubby before, so anytime after a lift, I'll go hit some cardio, go on the treadmill, and basically burn off that fat. A secret, guys, if you're lifting weights and doing cardio at the same time while eating protein, you will shred body fat and build muscle at the same time. Now, if you're doing cardio and not lifting, you would just be losing fat, but your physique could kind of be a little flimsy. You'll kind of look a little, you feel me? And if you're just only lifting, you'll just be like, if I went through my whole gym journey just lifting, not doing cardio, I'll probably be walking around this bitch like this. But as you see, I'm kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I'm big, but I'm not like too like chunky. You see, I got a little cut. I'm not where I want to be yet. I'm still trying to get more cut, but we working on that right now. But as you see, you need cardio. This is for my fat guys trying to get, you know, shredded and stuff like that. For my skinny boys, you really don't need cardio as much. Of course, you can incorporate cardio once or twice a week. You know, cardio is always good to get that body flowing and get that mind right. It makes your body feel fresh and stuff like that. But I'm mainly talking from my chubby guys trying to get shredded and stuff like that. Now, as you guys seen, I showed you guys the first lateral raise, which was like this. I showed you the second variation, which was like this. Now I'm gonna show you another thing you can do, which is a front raise, you know? Now mind you, you can do all these with a dumbbell. You can do this at home. Boom, you're gonna just front raise, front raise, front raise, Now what most people don't realize, I mean, people like to go back and forth. They like to go this arm, then this arm. What I like to do, I like to keep the tension on one arm and just kill it. You wanna make sure you feel that burn. You wanna make sure your muscles is on fire. The more your muscles is on fire, the more cut, the more growth you're gonna see in your muscles. You feel me? So I like to just, pump it, pump it. Now you see me pumping it, I still got this weight in my hand. I'm not acting like a pussy, dropping the weight, trying to, no, we keeping the weights in our hands. You wanna be a man? You gotta put in that work, my boy. We tapping these. Now for these, y'all, you can basically do 10 each arm, boom. Once you do the 10 on this side, you can switch to the other side, boom, boom. Now one thing you are gonna realize when you do this, of course, since I started with my left arm may be a little slightly stronger than my right arm. When you do these in the gym, each time you come in the gym, you can switch it up. Some days you can start off with your right to start it off, and then some days you can start it off with your left, just to keep that little balance and stuff like that, you feel me? But yeah, like I said, this is another one, the front raise, boom. This is gonna build these front delts. Now for those of you guys that don't know what the front delts are, they're the front of the shoulder. This is gonna cause that little line right there in between that chest to build that aesthetically pleasing physique that we all love. You get what I mean? These front raises are for the front delts. The first two are really for the side delt and really bring out that curved shoulder. So when you walk around, you can just kind of, you know what I'm saying, walk around that bit like this. You know what I'm saying? Walk around that bit like that. You hear me? So yeah, that's the third one. You got the front raises, lateral raise variation 1, lateral raise variation 2. You got the front raises. And another thing you can do to build these back, because you don't want to forget the rear delts. As you're building your muscles, one thing I realized along my journey is there's different groups of the muscle. You have the front delts, you have the side, you have the rear delts. Even for the biceps, you have different parts. I remember when I first started, my biceps, I was only targeting this part of my biceps because I told myself, I was like, I want to have this cut right here, but then I realized this was strong and this wasn't. So it was causing an imbalance. Part of my muscles looked bigger than the other. So you want to make sure you tap all part of your muscles just so they can flow well and look presentable. You get what I mean? So yeah. Now for these, y'all, you can find yourself a bench. Now for these, to tap the rear delts, you can grab these and you're gonna lift. Now a lot of mistake that people do when they do this workout is they bring it back here. Now if you bring it back here, you're really gonna target your back, but we're targeting your rear delts. When you're doing this workout, you don't wanna bring your arms back here. You wanna keep your arms here. You wanna make sure you're creating a straight motion. Boom, boom, boom. Now I'm not gonna lie, guys, when I do these, I like to do 20 reps of these. Most times you're doing shoulder workouts, you're targeting your front or your sides. A lot of times we really don't get a chance to hit these rear delts. So that's why when I do these, I do 20 reps to kind of get that going and get that motion going back there, you feel me? So yeah, that's really it for the shoulders and have you looking manly and strong and stuff like that. Let's hop onto the chest. Now guys, For the chest, one thing I noticed, I get a lot of question about the chest. I know a lot of guys are like, bro, I got a bird chest. I'm trying to get a manly chest. Listen, bro, cables are your best friend. Listen, this instantly got my man boobs looking like a man chest, you feel me? This right here, this high to low, right here, this high to low targets your lower part of your chest. And when you target your lower part of your chest, that's when you build that manly, like, you know, that little, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? You wanna hit these high to lows, really, man, on days you can really go from 12 reps to 15 reps to 20 reps. Of course, when you're doing 20 reps, you wanna decrease the weight. When you're doing 12 reps, you wanna have a heavier weight and stuff like that. But yes, you wanna do 3 sets of 12, the high to low. And also, boom, we can't forget the upper chest, guys. Now guys, we just did high to low. Now we're gonna do low to high. And obviously, like I said, this targets your upper chest. It's always good, like I said, to target all groups of each muscle group so your body doesn't look unproportionate, you feel me? So look, we're gonna hit these. Now, when you do these, I see a lot of people, they bring the weight up here. Listen, we're not targeting shoulders, we targeting the chest. So you wanna bring it up and bring it right here. I think the best way for you to understand is to just bring it up right below the chest right here. When you bring it up, right below the chest, you can even come right here, close, come right here, wide, come back close, come back wide, you feel me? It's good to mix it up a little bit because then you'll be targeting different areas in your muscles. You might have muscles come out that you didn't even know you had in your body. Now you're looking crazy. Now you look like Goku. You feel me? So yeah, like I said, 3 sets of 12 of this. Like I said, you could do 15, you could do 20 sometimes. But yeah, that's mainly what it is. Cables are your best friends. Don't forget about cables. Now also, we finna jump to the middle part of your chest. Come with me. Now guys, I know sometimes when we hit chest, the first thing, even I was guilty for it. First thing we think of when we hear chest is bench press. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. Bench press is good, but if I'm being real, it's an ego thing. Everybody wants to bench press. It's a mind thing. It's just, you know, if I'm being real, bench press is cool, but it ain't the best. You feel me? Now, slide. We gonna hit some of this chest press right here. You can bring it down to about right there. We gonna tap these chest press. Boom. You gonna come right here, and we just gonna tap. I'm sure. Now, when you're doing a chest press, you don't want to bring it all the way down here. No, you want to keep it squared up, aligned with your body. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, guys, like y'all heard me before, and I'm gonna say it again. 3 sets of 12. Now I know a lot of the workouts I've been showing you're able to do at home. This one, unfortunately, you can't do at home unless you have an at-home gym. But guys, when you're at your gym, me personally, these are always a go-to. And this is for the middle part of your chest. And like I said, 3 sets of 12. You can always mix up your workouts when you come to the gym. I would say pick your favorite workouts that you feel like show you the best results and just, you know, mix them around and stuff like that. One thing you're gonna realize is once you do a bunch of workouts for a long period of time, you'll see the progress and you'll stop. As soon as you stop seeing progress with the same amount of workout, that's when you wanna start switching the workouts and start doing different things. Most of these workouts that I'm showing you are really the best ones to help you build that physique. So these will really get you going for a long while. You feel me? So yeah, like I said, 3 to 4 workouts for the chest, for the shoulders, also for the bicep, for the tricep, and everything like that. But like I said, 2 muscle groups every day. Like I said, shoulders and chest could be Monday, the next day could be bicep and tricep, the next day could be, you can just do back alone. There was times I did back alone. Another thing that I did realize when I first started my journey, I used to hit back here and there. I didn't hit it as much, but I realized, bro, building your back really builds your physique. I would say your back, your shoulder, and your chest. Of course, everyone wants to build your bicep and tricep. Of course, we got to build those biceps and triceps. We can't forget about it. But if we're talking aesthetic physique, shoulders, chest, and back is where you want to go for my guys out there. You feel me? Hey, brody, I don't mean to fuck up. I can get one shot. Yeah. Appreciate it. Now, for those of y'all that know me, y'all know I always shoot my shot. What was that? Now, if y'all ever seen my G-Dub videos, when I shot my shot to get a girl's number, the wing is always my best side. Boom! I told you, this is my go-to right here. I told you. The wing from the right is my go-to. So don't ever, if you see me in public and you bet me, make sure I do not shoot from right here because you will lose your money. I'm telling you. I showed you guys shoulders, chest. If you incorporate all of these workouts, you eat your protein, you get the right amount of sleep. You know what I'm saying, guys? You can even take creatine too. Creatine is also good. I make sure when I started out, I always have my protein shakes. Make sure you get you a nice whey protein shake. I'll drop one in the link below, or I might pop up a picture right here. You feel me? Body Fortress whey protein. Get whatever flavor you like. I like to use almond milk with it. I don't like to use water. This shit is fucking disgusting. I mean, whatever suits you, whatever floats your boat, that's cool with you. But I like using almond milk. Sometimes on leg days, I'll put a banana in my protein shake just so we can get the right amount of potassium so you don't cramp up in your legs and stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, whatever floats your boat in your protein shake, make sure you're having your protein shakes. You're eating the right amount of meals. That protein, you're lifting, you're resting, and you're putting in that work. And guys, this is how you get that physique. This is how you build the aesthetic, and this is how you see results, man. If you stay to the end of this video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below. Let me know what else you need help with. Whatever it is, I got you. It's your boy SmoothGio. And guys, I'll see y'all on the next one. You dig?